Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. Just a real quick episode. Hopefully it won't make this too long. It was basically just me, myself, not really doing anything, just talking at you. I have two things to talk to you about, just real quick. I wanted to get it off my chest. Nothing bad, just two stories. We'll check out this. Here we go. So see these two garbage cans right here? Two garbage cans right there. One, two, a box of scrap. All right, here's my first story as we walk back down. When I'm splitting wood, some of the bark comes off, and I could burn it. I could put it in the compost. I could throw it where I have space on my property and let it rot and do its thing and decompose on its own. But a lot of it is cedar bark. The other part is, I think a lot of it is spruce. And if I could give it away, someone could use it for something. I don't know, to burn it. Hang on. All right, back to it. Where was I? So yeah, I have a bunch of bark always, and I have ways to dispose of it. But if someone can use it, I'd rather get rid of it. So I have posted for free on Marketplace bark by the garbage can, and I get a few people. Obviously they ask first if it's available. I say yes, and then I say how many cans I have available. In the ad, the garbage cans are not included, just the bark period, or by itself. And then one person, I think I had this before on a video, like they asked if it was good kindling. I'm like, well, I think I have it posted for, you can use it for kindling, but if it's good, I mean, I don't know, just burn it and try it. It is what it is. And then someone asked me recently if the bark was good firewood, and then I had to respond, it's bark. I mean, you're not gonna heat your house with bark, are you? Like, I guess it's possible, but that's not going to be very good heat. I don't think that bark has much BTUs in it, right? Regardless if it's locust bark or bark from cedar or pine. I mean, anyway. So I got a ping for it, I think, because I was thinking this holiday weekend was going to be quite busy because it wasn't too bad of weather here in the Seattle area. And I think we still have a burn ban, but I'm sure people could still have an outside fire. I think the regulations are under 2 feet by 2 feet by 3 feet, I believe. A little outside fire is still within the burn ban. And so I got a few pings for some punky wood that I have available for free and the bark. And some person wanted 2 garbage cans full of bark. Okay, so sounds good. I'll prepare it for you. I'll let you know when it's up there. So again, my gripe is to pre-position items that aren't on my wood stand normally. So I take the time and effort to prepare it and to haul it up there, and then I ping them and it's ghosting. Either they didn't read the message or they read it and they're not answering. Like, so that's super frustrating. So I have these 2 garbage cans and like some odds and ends of like scrap, like kindling type wood, like small pieces to burn, and just to have someone pick it up and take it, and for free. It's free. Like, there's no cost. Just them coming and picking it up, and it's theirs. Whatever they do with it is on them. I assume they would burn it outside for extra free something material to burn. And nothing. So I had 2 people interested, nothing. So it's up there, and then it rained for a day, so the thing got kind of damp, so that's why it's covered with like a piece of plywood. So it's just a bummer. Like, I gripe and complain, but it is what it is in terms of the firewood business, which is why I don't like to pre-position items, especially an IBC tote of cage worth of anything. It has to be guaranteed they are on their way, or guaranteed I'm going to load it in my truck and deliver it and make money on the delivery. So that story / rant number 1. Number 2, I got a ping, I think early or mid last week, and the guy he messaged me on my firewood stand ad on Marketplace but he was asking about non-cedar kindling. For some reason, he wanted kindling, but some other wood, not cedar. It is what it is. Some people don't like cedar. They don't appreciate the snap, crackle, pop of the cedar, and they want something just regular wood that is a split small and is dry for kindling. Any wood that's small enough and is dry can be used for kindling. I think the go-to is cedar, so that's why I have my bundles of cedar kindling, and that's why I make the bundles of cedar kindling, because it seems to be a good seller. So I'm like, sounds good. How many do you want? They said 1 for now. So I literally I tested, and I took some, what was it? I think it was fir, and I split it down. Did I make a video on this? I don't think I did. I split it down enough down for kindling. For one bundle, for one premium bundle, which is more or less just under 1 cubic foot of kindling, I split it down just for him, and I wrapped it, and I put a note on top of it in the wrap for his name. Let's say John. For John. Wrote it on there. And I put it in the premium kindling section of my firewood stand, so it was obvious, like, this is where I sell the $10 bundle of kindling. This is for you. So like I always do, like pointed out before in videos, I take a picture of the stand, the item or items, and okay, here it is, John. Here's your kindling. It's on top. Your name's on it, a note on it. Come when you can. This is very similar rant to what Chris in the Woodyard did last night. Just his main point was to be clear and as transparent in your communication. I think, like him, I am too communicative with my customers to the point maybe they get annoyed, but I like to be as transparent as possible and clear, make sure I'm able for any questions, and make sure that I am clear on all the wood that I have available and for sale. So back to my story, for my round number 2 story. So I prepared for it and didn't respond. He didn't even look at the message. I could tell on my phone, on my app. So then a day later or so, I had someone come to the house, and my daughter alerted me, Dad, there's someone here from Firewood. Okay, so look at the window, and there's a guy in a truck. I don't recognize the truck, and he's picking up wood for my firewood stand. So I go out there right after he leaves, and I took the box. He bought a bundle of campfire wood and a bundle of kindling, $15 cash, awesome. But he took the bundle of the kindling that I made for my new customer, John. And it didn't look like, I looked at the guy in the window who bought the firewood and looked at my app of the guy, John, his picture on his profile, and it didn't look the same. Not the same guy. So some other random customer got his kindling, and the person who bought it got non-cedar kindling. So I thought the guy who wanted the non-cedar kindling just ghosted me. Fast forward several days later to last night, I get a message, 2 messages from the same woman about the bark and the firewood stand. So I told her it's available. Here's the address for the firewood stand. And then I get a message from John on Marketplace saying, hey, I still would like that kindling. We're on our way. And yeah, my girlfriend messaged you too. I'm like, oh, okay. So they're together to make sure that they found me. They messaged me and it's like, sorry, I didn't message you. I don't have Facebook Messenger or Facebook on my phone, so I didn't see the message that you responded that it was ready. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I could go either 2 ways: tell him to go F himself or go with it. So he wanted at least 1 bundle of non-cedar kindling, and I confirm, you want that tonight? It's like, if possible, yeah, I would like at least one tonight. I'm like, Jesus, it was after 8 o'clock. It's already dark outside. One of my kids is already down. And so I go outside with my flashlight and see and check what I have. Luckily, I had that birch-looking wood that I used to split down and cut to make the solo mini stove bundles. I had some of that left, and I was gonna save it to make more of that. But since those bundles are not flying off the shelves, I decided to use that for my kindling, because I wasn't gonna turn on my splitter at 8 o'clock at night or use the timber champ and plug that in. So I quickly went outside with my flashlight, made 2 bundles of all that same wood, and I brought it up to the firewood stand. I put it out front and took a picture of it saying, "Here, John, here's the 2 bundles for you. It's out front of the stand." Then my address. He's like, "Great, he's almost there." So he messages me about questioning how much it was total. So then I see lights in the driveway. I'm like, should I go outside? I mean, usually when it's dark and I don't want to like scare people, or so I opted to go outside. Now it's like 8:30, whatever, almost 9 o'clock at night, and have these 2 random people in my driveway, and they want to buy firewood from me, which usually is kind of a shady deal, but so far I've been safe. So I go out there, and they get out of the car. It's him and his girlfriend, and yeah, and they're talking to each other. Yeah, I hope the guy comes out to say hi to us. So they were happy that I came outside, and chatting about the kindling, about the firewood stand, and apparently he doesn't like cedar because he just wants something different. Other places that he mentioned to me sell cedar kindling, and he wanted something other than kindling to kind of mix with his other kindling that he has, the cedar. Yeah. So he she paid for the kindling. I put it in my pocket. They took their 2 bundles, and it was a late night sale. Made $20 with a few minutes of work and back and forth with a messaging. But I guess my question, so thank you for bearing with me on the stories. I think it's interesting and wanted to share with you. But with the story number 2, am I crazy for going outside and willing to make a bundle or prepare wood for someone who's coming late at night, after hours, after dark, just to make a few bucks? I mean, it was $20, and $20 is $20. Not that a lot of money, but it's not chump change for wood that took me a few minutes to prepare and walk up. Like a sale's a sale, and he wanted it now. But do I say no to the sale and then have him potentially lose future sales with the guy, or say yes and I'm kind of burdening myself and my family because I'm outside doing firewood stuff during late night while I should be inside to prepare my kids and the house to go to sleep. So I don't know. I'm having to weigh with the pros and cons. I feel that I made a good decision on saying yes and doing the bundle for the guy. And it sounds like he wants more non-cedar kindling in the future, so he'll probably come to me, and if I have it available, then rock and roll. So it's good to go above and beyond for people to retain customers, because that, I feel, is the way to do it. I mean, not to reach out constantly to new customers, but to continue on with existing customers. So anyway, that's my 2 stories. Just wanted to get that out. I got a few more things in the pipeline and some ideas. So let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any comments. Leave them down below. I appreciate any feedback. And yes, oh yeah, P.S. For those that have seen my shorts, yes, I have a camera on my wood stand. I also have 2 other cameras that are in the wood stand. So even if I do have theft and I complain about it, even if I had cameras and I had a face of the person or people or the license plate, what am I going to do? Take the footage to the police? I mean, YouTube, it is what it is. YouTube. I would love the positive likes and the positive comments, but not everyone, especially on my shorts, likes what I have to say in my content. I guess it is what it is. But for this video, I hope that you liked it. So let me know down below, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you.